Welcome to another travel edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. We're here in Mallorca, Spain, at the St Regis. This little entryway here, beautiful. Lots of closet space here. I know Kiki's loving that. Hey,
I love
honey.
this beautiful mottled glass door.
Yeah, really cool.
And one of my favorite things, when you're in bed, you can open and close the shades so you can black them out, and then in the morning, when you want to get your circadian rhythm going, you don't even have to get out of bed quite yet, and you just press a button. All of the lighting system is right here.
Yeah, that's nice.
So,
I actually really like too, when I got out of bed, there was a sensor underneath, so it lit up the walking area, and the toilet room went on. That was really cool. Genius.
I've never been in another hotel where that happens. So when you get out of bed, a sensor hits and the light goes on the floor by your feet, and automatically goes on in the toilet room.
Yeah, and to clarify, I've seen plenty of sensors when you get out. That's really cool, so you don't trip. But yeah, it automatically turns on the toilet, which that makes sense.
Wow, I can't say enough. We've started a new thing where we talk about what we like and what we don't like. There are very few things on the don't like or wouldn't, recommend because of on my list. I think the only thing is the beach here is very rocky, and Jeffrey and I actually literally just rolled in from a beach that we walked to about, I think it's called Blanco something.
I have no idea, but it's a walking distance. It's it's probably like a mile away.
Right, yeah. And it's a pure white sand beach. The water is crystal clear, very warm, and it was just a beautiful spot. And across from that are several restaurants and bars, etc. So super cool, fun little area. That'd be the only negative, but Jeffrey still loved the rocky, the little rocky beach here. If you are going to swim here, I highly recommend that you bring some water shoes, which actually we did. You're going to need them for the rocky area. There's a lot of cool big boats that are docked right there as well.
Yeah, this place is set up so it's accessed by air and sea. So you can come with your boat. There's a dock there that you can come up to the hotel, which is great. I'm going to pop outside just to show this. So not a lot you don't like about it. I did go out and swim in the ocean, which you can see it from right here. So the ocean's right out there beyond those trees. Beautiful pool. We're gonna go hit the spa pool here in a minute. There's lots and lots of saunas and steams and those kinds of things. But this has been a very relaxing stay. As always, we've stayed here, so we're kind of giving you the readout after we've spent a few nights at the hotel. But
right, and let me tell you a few more things that I love about this hotel that you don't always see. First of all, this is a beautiful room with wood floors. I am so appreciative of wood floors. I am not big into carpet, and you know what, I prefer tile over carpet, but it even seems like tile, shows something in the grout that I don't love as much. So if it's going to be tile, I like marble. That's just me, but my favorite is wood floor, and this is a beautiful, these are 5-inch wood planks. I just love it. The other thing that I love is look at the size of this balcony, Jeffrey, and it's completely private. So on the left and the right, sometimes there's half walls or no walls. This is totally private. They put a blanket out there in case you sit at night. It does get a little chilly.
I thought that was a nice touch. Yeah, it can. This time of year is early June.
Fresh flowers in the room. They gave me this white rose upon check-in, and I put it in there. But the other flowers, fresh flowers, were here when we checked in. Also, fresh fruit. Those are gooseberries, there's a donut peach and some apricots, and they replenished that, which for us is magnificent because we are, or I am vegan, Jeffrey is very close. Fresh waters, and again, no charge for the water. Another thing that I love, and especially after our last hotel, which you will see that review, it was in Portugal, the Pine Cliffs, you got a coffee machine like this at Pine Cliffs with some pods like this on day one. But it doesn't matter how many nights you're staying, you don't get a replenishment on your coffee. If you want additional pods, they were charging for that. Here, they replenish every single day, and I'm 1,000% confident if we wanted more throughout the day, they would
Yeah, you don't have
provide
to
that.
worry about that.
Yes.
You know, I want to say this too while I'm over here before I forget. The artwork in here, I was reading about that. They call it, it's almost like a museum here, art museum, because every room has, you know, unique art from local artists, which is incredible.
Absolutely.
And Kiki, up above is the fridge.
Look how beautiful this is. This is the refrigerator, and they do stock it. You know, the water bottles are complimentary, but everything else, I believe there's a charge for. I think there's a menu right there.
Yeah, there is.
At night, they bring ice. There's already wine glasses and champagne glasses here. Oh, one other thing that I love about this hotel, and you'll have to check out this video, is that they saber, which I've seen at just about every St Regis that we've stayed at. It's just, you know, like Aspen does it at 3:30. Here they do it at 8 o'clock, and they actually invited Jeffrey to do the sabering last night, and I'm so impressed with the sabering technique. So you have to check out that video because it was really, really fun.
Thank you. Watch that short.
Yeah, and then they pour free champagne for all the guests that are there in that area. The other thing that I absolutely love about this hotel is that exquisite bar. It's stunning. They have a live pianist who plays, and the bartender, Calisto, if I mispronounce. He's amazing. He is literally a master mixologist, not just a bartender, and he's been here for 12 years. So that really says a lot.
Yeah, it says a lot, exactly.
Sorry, did he say he's been here since 2002? 22 years. 22 years is how long he's been here. Amazing. Okay, Jeffrey, do you want to see the whole room, or do you want
Yeah,
to
no, let's go. Let's see the rest of it. So open these doors first, because I think this is nice, these little shutters.
A fun little feature. They've got a great bathtub here, which Jeffrey and I have taken advantage of every single day.
This kind of lets light into the bathroom, which is really nice. I do like that. That's beautiful.
Yes. And so you came in through this lobby. It's always nice to have a little key drop.
Yeah, that is great.
This has 1, 2, 3 closets.
3 large closets.
Amazing. We certainly didn't need it because we packed in carry-ons, but it's nice to spread all your stuff out. And a really nice size safe right here.
Yeah, that's probably I think the largest safe I've seen in a hotel. It's awesome.
I think so.
But, you know, it's great because when you have laptops and things, it sometimes they don't always fit. I mean, so that's great.
And then through these doors, this is the beautiful bathroom, and again, I love the marble work in here. It's very indicative of the area. So pretty. And I love 2 sinks, always a gift.
Yeah.
The amenities here are resupplied every single day. Again, when we were in Portugal, and you'll see it at the Pine Cliff, there were no amenities. That's a new thing. You get nothing, no shower cap, nothing. So there wasn't even a bar of soap at the sink, only in the shower. Here, everything's replenished daily. So you have, you know, shower amenities, you've got amenities for the bathtub, you've got amenities here. And I did use some things from here, and every single day, Daisy, who has been such a sweet love to take great care of us, has replenished it. And shout out to you, Daisy from Brazil. She's just a beautiful human being.
Yeah.
If you visit here, try to meet her.
Here, pop that door open so we can get out of this little...
This is Jeffrey's favorite room.
I don't know about that.
I know, just trying to lighten the mood.
So this, actually, this is kind of interesting. So obviously they have the bidet, as they do in a lot of places in Europe, and this really cool sink here, which is great.
Cool the way that they designed it. And there is a light, I don't know how to work it. A couple of other super cool things that I want to talk about in here that you don't see at most hotels would be the towel heater, and then Jeffrey, you can show them the LCD TV. We have made a vow not to turn the TV on, but the TV will turn on in the mirror, which is a really cool thing if you want to check your stocks or just,
we're about 30 days of travel here. We're not turning on the TV once in all of the locations.
So proud.
We're sticking to it.
I love robes. These are the beautiful St Regis fret robes. They're really plush, really nice. 2 of these, And then when they come in every night for turn down service, they bring, first they take all the pillows off. And one thing I love about the St. Regis, every piece of furniture has a purpose. There's nothing in here that doesn't have a purpose. So at night when they do the turn down, they use this, it opens up, and they put all of the pillows and the throw inside.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So I love that they do that. Let's talk about the 5 pearls.
Okay, so 5 pearls. We always start off with location, which, you know, this location, I know you mentioned about the beach. For me, I love the sea out here, so I still went down and swam. You know, the nice thing I will say about not being on a sandy beach, because we just came from one, you know, there's quite a few people out there. This thing is very private. When you go down and you'll see our videos, you'll see the shorts on this. There's some boats anchored just off the hotel grounds, and you can kind of come in and out that way, but there's not a lot of people there. So I give this location 5 pearls. I mean, we're able to get to the other side of the peninsula and down to Palma in the main town. That's 20 minutes away by taxi. It's inexpensive. What was it, about 15 to 20 bucks?
Yes.
Right?
And the town, might I add, the town is so charming. We loved it. I would, if we were here longer, I would definitely go back and spend more time there. I would have some drinks outside on those little side streets. Jeffrey and I said for us, it was very reminiscent of Italy. Really narrow, tall, beautiful architecturally designed buildings, and little cafes and places.
It was incredible.
Everywhere. Absolutely beautiful. We love Mallorca, and we will definitely be back.
So I'm going to give this a 5 as well, just because I actually like the fact that it's not a big, busy beach outside here, where the ocean's right out there, and we can get to town. It's not real busy outside here. It's very quiet when you walk around the grounds.
Yes. And I don't know how many rooms are in this resort, but so far, this resort seems the quietest or the smallest. Like, we went down to the spa, which we're going to go back to. And by the way, you can use their spa. There's no cost for the saunas, the steam, the salt room. Really cool. There's a Grecian bath. It's absolutely beautiful. If no one's in there, we'll try to get a video for it. But you know, there was only one person in there when we went down the first time, so it seems very peaceful. I'll use the word tranquil.
Right.
Beautiful. I love it. The other thing I want to shout out and say that I really loved here was the breakfast. Wow. Yeah,
the breakfast is incredible, and that's where you get to see everybody, because you know it goes from it ends at 11. It starts at, is it 7? I think 7 to 11, if I'm not mistaken.
It might even be 6:30.
But it's everybody's out there, so that was quite full. But you know, they have a very large seating area. Everybody wants to be outside because it's so beautiful.
Right.
Very large restaurant there inside, but people were not really sitting inside.
Right.
But yeah, absolutely beautiful.
I believe breakfast is included for everyone. I know it was for us. I don't think it's because we're ambassador. I think it's included for everyone. And how amazing is this? Upon check-in, she asked us for our checkout time, and we told her that we had an early flight. We're headed to Greece, so stay tuned for those reviews tomorrow. And she said, well, we could, that will be before breakfast. We could either send breakfast up to you early or pack you a breakfast to go. I'm like, how amazing is that? And I loved the variety at breakfast. I was able to get salad things, which I love for breakfast. I know that's really weird for some of you, but for me, it's just, it's great. They had absolutely everything, and a lot of things changed daily, especially the beautiful pastries that they had changed on a daily basis. And then the other thing I do need to shout out and say that I love, because I don't think this happens often, they sat us down on the veranda upon check-in and asked us what we would like to drink while we waited. Anything. They didn't bring you a
welcome drink,
standard welcome drink. It was whatever you wanted to order. And then they set down some beautiful, I believe they were Marconia almonds,
wasabi peas,
chips, and something else.
That's nice.
Snacks. And if it got down past a certain part, you know, I guess if you were traveling a long time and you were really starving, they refilled it. So that was really special too. The service is impeccable. But you know.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go first, Jeff?
Okay, well, no, we go back to the 5 pearls. So we just did location. Next we always do, sleepability and quietude, which is bed. Since we're sitting here by the bed and we're going there, that it was incredible, right? I mean, it's interesting. We see this in Europe a lot because you brought this to my attention. These are 2 beds underneath with 1 big mattress over the top. We see that quite a bit.
Correct. Which is, to me, it's a little bit bizarre. I didn't notice it the first night. The other thing that I have noticed in Europe is they don't use pillow tops that we've discovered yet, but stay tuned. And the beds are more firm, but I am just sleeping incredibly. This is a gorgeous fret comforter in a beautiful duvet. You can't really see it, but it's white on white, and it's so fresh and crisp and absolutely, like, I don't know if they iron them and fold them, but you can see it's stunning. The pillows, I love the squish.
That's great.
And it doesn't foam, like pop up like foam pillows.
Yeah, we've been sleeping really well. So
I'm giving the bed 5 pearls, but Jeffrey.
No, I'm gonna say the same 5. I slept really well last night,
amazing.
Especially because I rolled my ankle yesterday. We were out for a little bit of a run, and I had probably gin and tonic or 2 too many, so that helped me really sleep. But that was took away the pain.
He had the gin and tonics after he rolled his ankle.
Yes, thank you.
Don't think
Thanks.
He was running while drinking. But he did that afterwards to try to, help ease the pain.
Yeah.
And it helped.
But anyway, I slept really well. I slept really well every night.
You did?
So the next thing we would go to is cleanliness. You already touched upon. I mean, this place is immaculate. You gave a shout out to Daisy already. Not only is she just fantastic, but obviously really good at her job.
This place is immaculate, and every single thing. It's funny. I've been waiting and watching on little things that I notice at other hotels. There was a toilet paper roll on top in the bathroom, but we hadn't finished our roll. And today, the roll was almost done. And I thought, well, she probably will wait until we check out and then change it. But she had already changed it and put the fresh roll in. I mean, no stone is left unturned. The water bottles are always left fresh, and then they come in at turn down and give you additionals. I used a toothbrush in there, and a second one was replaced. I used the mouthwash and it got replaced, etc. So, shout out to Daisy.
So cleanliness, you're giving top ratings, obviously. It's incredible. This place is immaculate. And then we go to staff, and I'm just looking at this here because when we came in, we were looking for vegan restaurants, and we had an individual here who is, I believe she's a vegetarian.
She's a vegetarian.
And she put together this list. Yes, Sarah. I was looking for a name on here. But put together this nice letter for us, and basically the menus in the hotel and which ones could be ordered vegan, and then these great restaurants around the area. So just incredible. That was a nice touch.
That was so sweet. And not only did she put it together and slide it, actually, did they slide it under a door, or it was on her desk?
No, it was here. Yeah, you didn't see it. It was in a nice little envelope here.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
In addition, she emailed it, so we could click on links and look at menus. So that was phenomenal. Shout out to you, Sarah, the vegetarian in concierge here at the St. Regis. Shout out to Lenora in concierge. There's a gentleman down there, I'm spacing his name, but he's from Italy. Shout out to him. He's been really great to get to know and talk to. Again, shout out to the best bartender that we've ever met, Calistico. We're definitely.
Yeah, no, it's great. No, that was awesome. So the staff, everybody has been fantastic here. Every single person.
Shout out to Patricia who checked us in. She was just so kind and generous.
And you can't forget Ramona down there from Transylvania.
And Ramona from Transylvania, oh my goodness. And everybody that's working down in that breakfast area.
Yeah, incredible.
Those ladies that helped us. In fact, I was carrying my plate and she ran over to grab it to put it on a tray, and I said, I've got it. She goes, no. And she had the most beautiful accent and the most gorgeous smile. But I told her that I was, I wanted to carry my own plate. I'm a little weird about that. I know that that's what they want to do and they're supposed to do, but I just don't need that, and I like to carry my own plate. But the service is...
It's been incredible.
I mean, if you mention something, they're on it.
Yeah.
So,
the last thing we always mention on 5 Pearls is the coffee, which is it's kind of funny to be rating that here because it's not really even relevant. But you know, as we travel around, we do a lot of quick stops, and I always want hot coffee early in the morning because I do get up early. But the coffee here has been incredible. I'm gonna look at the machine because it's a little different than the other one. It's called a DeLonghi. But anyway, you know, lots of cappuccino machines that we've run into. That's been fantastic.
Yes. And Jeffrey, just one more, scan of that view because it is spectacular. Oh, we'd also be remiss if we didn't recognize the gentleman that works with the hawk.
Oh, I know, yeah.
So I'll let you just quickly talk on that, but you did a short.
Yeah,
right?
check out the short. I've got one to post that they have a hawk. He goes out, it's on his arm on the grounds to keep the, you notice there's really, there's a seagull right now in the air. But there's seagulls here because we're on the ocean, and these large pigeons, I think they're called big-eyed pigeons or something. They've got a big white ring on the neck. But they have a hawk that they have out here to fly around the grounds to scare away the seagulls and the pigeons. And the gentleman walked me through the whole thing. He's training it. It's just absolutely incredible. Check out the short. You won't believe it. He actually had it on a trellis, and he had me film. He was right behind me. It scared the crap out of me. I thought the thing was going to hit me. But it was he was feeding it some meat, and he blew a whistle, and it came flying over. He was training it like a dog. It was really incredible.
Yes. Well, if you like to be spoiled rotten, pampered to the max, and in a hotel where the room is gorgeous, the grounds are immaculate, and the ocean is right there, this is your kind of place. It's absolutely a return for us, wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the St. Regis in Mallorca, Spain.